Nearly forgot. But either way, hey, what's up everybody? I'm UltraSonicHero. Howdy, how are you all doing? And welcome to the very first ever Chill and React live stream. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this, so here we are, we're finally here. For this segment, I am going to be doing some live reactions, and if you have any suggestions, recommendations, then you can leave them down in the live chat or in the comment section below, and I'll see if I can add them to the queue. Plus, I'm going to try my best to remember most of the videos, because I have been noticing some of the comments, on the last reaction video that I did, and one of you wanted me to react to, I've forgotten the animator's name, but he does amazing animations, so I want to have a look at that and check it out. Let's have a look at Carmen. Oh, Camara. I can't even. I'm sorry. You're probably gonna kill me for butchering your name, so I do apologize about that. Let me just check, just so I can read. Cameron Carter. I'll call you Carter if that's okay. But anyway, welcome to the live stream. I hope all of you are having such a great day. We're coming up to the weekend soon, which I'm looking forward to. And I wanted to give you all an update on a new music project that I'm working on. So, for those of you who have not been keeping up with the music projects, the little sneak peeks, sorry, I can't even speak today. The sneak peeks that I've been posting in the Neon Crew, you probably know what I'm going to be working on next. So I might as well tell you. I am working on a rock remix of Skydiving, which was originally made by I Teach Vader. Now, back then I did a rock remix of Win the Race, and a lot of you went, you all loved it, I can tell. And I Teach Vader, I can tell he loved it too. So, a big thank you for your amazing support yet again. You guys are just amazing. You truly are the best. You're a big fan of your channel. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad to, well, I say glad, but I do appreciate it. Right, so, I have actually picked a really interesting video related to a very specific Sonic tuber. Now, if you've not heard about the Sonic tuber, well, there's been multiple allegations involving her. And hello Mark Forrest, welcome to the live stream, hope you're well. Right, I am trying to learn how to slow myself when I'm talking, so I'm trying to take my time with it, and I'll try my very damnedest and my bestest to speak as clear and slowly as I can. So, if you're not familiar with who this YouTuber is, well, you remember Emmy had a way around, or Emmy Jones, that's another way to say it. Well, about over a year ago, she released a video about her allegations, and she tried to copy the title of this video from Sam Procrastinates. And yeah, let's just say that she has quite the history of getting herself into so much trouble. And there have been multiple videos regarding on this certain YouTuber. And a lot of people are not really impressed with her. They used to look up to her. I used to be one of her supporters, even on Discord. And I regretted supporting her because of what she did. She's a diabolical piece of work. I mean, she may be talented and all, but deep down inside here, she has a rotten heart. She's rotten to the core. So, and today, I am going to be reacting to one of SNH Productions videos on YouTube. Now, you may be familiar with this guy. Now, he used to support her back then, but then, well, I don't know the full story of it, but he regretted supporting her, and he was one of those victims. And I have a full support on him. He's one of the most amazing guys ever. The most incredible human being. I love the guy to death. Right, so let me just go ahead and show up the window. So, I don't normally do this on the channel, but I'm gonna procrastinate for a bit and share my thoughts with this amazing guy. If I do miss out any of your messages in the live chat while I'm watching, I do apologize. So I'm going to try my best, just to read the chat and be as civil as I can when I'm watching this video. And the one thing I do want to point out is that this video, which I've not watched by the way, may contain strong language, so you have been warned. But with all that being said, even though I might be a little bit sassy, a little bit funny, just to bring in a bit of humor. As long as I'm just, being constructive here. Right, so without further ado, let me just get this unmuted. Right, and let me know in the live chat if the audio is good. If it's not, please do let me know. Because there's times like this, you know, when the audio is too loud, you know, when I'm looking on OBS, and sometimes I think to myself that maybe it is too loud, but you let me know. Alright, let's do this.
Breaking news! Everyone's favorite
Right, I'm gonna turn it up a bit.
advantage of SaberSpark and is running a cult or in damage control mode, and are deleting
Mm-hmm.
comments when it comes to talking about those people.
Well, holy
And
shit!
the alleged underage drinking.
Is it quiet? Is it?
Alright,
Alright, I'll turn it up.
can't bring that up anywhere. They'll stifle it like everything else that doesn't go their way.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, I'm bringing up John again, but it's true. He and his cult deflect anything and everything equally. So I
Love the
had
voice, by
one
the way.
video about 2 months ago
The guy who's commentating.
going over the aftermath of the MUME rabbit hole.
Oh,
after
yeah.
1 year where she's an OG YouTuber.
Our clarity video was
claiming that
garbage,
she's
by
a
the way.
trustworthy individual
Especially
who's a
this
positive
cope guy.
influence to the internet, and she's
What a
the
knob.
complete opposite of that. You can check out the playlist below, but they claim some of the people who called her out are controversial themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I've already shared I don't condone Lizzie doxing her or swatting or...
Holy hell, doxing! That is illegal!
It's a context of...
That's a
Emmy's
breach of
behavior
privacy!
counts. And in my previous video on this topic in
Mm-hmm.
particular, it was my 8th, and I wanted to say final time.
Wait,
but
so not doing
alas,
anything?
Look at where...
Right, hold on, let me turn up my volume, because for some reason, I don't know why the desktop audio is not loud enough. Right, I'll rewind it back, just so you can hear. Right, let me know if that's any better.
Holy shit, I'm bringing up John again, but it's true.
Is it not
And
doing
this cult
anything?
deflect anything and everything equally. So I had one video about 2 months ago going over the aftermath of the MUME rabbit hole after 1 year where she's an OG
Actually,
YouTuber.
just before I resume the video, I'm just gonna check on my phone, because I'm hoping that the desktop audio... Yeah, that is... Oh, is it better? Okay, thank you, Mark. Thanks for letting me know. I was just gonna double check.
Claims
Alright,
that
let's
she's
resume.
a trustworthy individual who's a positive influence to the internet, and she's the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, the
You can check
so-called
out the playlist
queen
below,
of
but they claim
Sonic
some of the
Tubers.
people who called her out are controversial
Do
themselves.
not approve on her behavior, by
I've
the
already
way.
shared I don't condone Lizzie doxing her or swatting or calling her mother and such.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's the context of Emmy's behavior that counts.
Yeah.
And in my previous video on this topic in particular, it was my 8th, and I wanted to say final time, but alas, look at where we are now. If you were just a normal consumer and you weren't behind the scenes savvy and just focused on the art rather than the artist, you'll go online thinking that she has the most squeaky clean reputation on the planet that's still doing fine. Whereas people
It's
like
not
me,
clean, by the way.
Becca from Copenseed, Ricardo from Speech
She's a dirty
and
princess.
her former friend Ceci, to name a few, have completely exposed Emmy and her cult for being frauds and a danger to society. Between online and in-person harassment, sexual harassment, and assault.
Yeah, I'm just going to pause here for just a moment. I do want to point out, you know, Emmy Jones, she used to be in the Dr. Phil show, where she actually had a baby in her teenage years. And, yeah, things did not go smoothly for her. And she was not reliable enough to look after her baby. Which would explain a lot due to her irresponsibility and lack of, you know, sympathy or empathy or whatever you want to say. But Emmy Jones, yeah, that tells a different story. She's really diabolical, and she's a hypocrite, to put it lightly. Let me just check. We have all followed. Yeah, it is. She has received quite a lot of negative feedback, and especially Coop's video. Not good, by the way. And it's not just, you know, the number of dislikes, but it's just the number of people that, you know, have criticized, you know, because Coop is supporting Emmy, and they're in a cult community. I say this in full blunt. They are, in fact, a cult. They do not give a bloody damn what's so bastarding ever, and they don't even value... They don't value anything. They have nothing better to do. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it, but honestly, Emmy Jones is not the person that you do not want to support. And for obvious reasons.
Slander, gaslighting, literal misinformation and misquotes, scams, platforming dangerous people, and a whole list of other issues. The formula is Emmy will network with someone and befriend them and or do a collab with them, be self-centered in any scenario imaginable, and start beef with someone who doesn't become obedient to her.
Yeah.
And when a controversy is on the horizon, she and her chuds will continue to stifle anyone calling her out on her BS and come back to normal like it's business as usual.
Yep. Typical Emmy Jones. Typical. It's like Emmy saying, you know what, fuck your excuses, fuck your so-called allegations. I'm just gonna go ahead and hurt more people just to my amusement, for my own liking, for my satisfaction, and for my so-called egotistical personality. Honestly, that woman's not normal. She ain't normal. And I say this in full blood just because I used to support Emmy back then because of her amazingly talent, but honestly, after hearing from this, watching multiple videos regarding on her and the allegations, I was pretty much convinced that I did not want to support her any longer, and I had to leave her Discord server for that reason. And I don't think I'm ever going to come back to that anytime soon. Technically speaking.
But again,
just get on with the video.
I know I brought this up in a previous video.
Hey, Team Rocket, welcome to the
I'm still
live
not
stream.
here to go over every single mistake Emmy herself has made. One, because I made a ton, and two, there are a billion different other people out there that can share their entire history with her. If I addressed every single one of them, we'd be here all day. But it's also why Emmy stifles any criticism that doesn't go her way. Play the victim with random screenshots of people that have little to nothing to do with Emmy stirring the pot.
Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're well.
Legit to make her look good, and get away with it like a cliche role model is the bad guy character in any movie you can think of. And
I recognize.
Guess what he did again?
Is that Orion from Transformers 1?
She interacted on Coop's recent post, second to recent post,
where
Cooper. I originally was going to
I accidentally said Coop by accident, so
the recent statement on Coop's disaster piece would be redundant to discuss since it's just repeating the previous statement of these frauds septupling down with, this isn't in our favor, blah, 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 misogyny this, misogyny...
He's not even setting the record straight! I mean, have you not all seen the video that he uploaded? 8 hours long? And I'll tell you, it was one of the worst videos he's ever made on the channel, if not on YouTube. And for the love of God, this guy does not deserve a round of applause. He deserves a bitch slap. So-called narcissist.
Need that, blah, 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 learn to read, etc. But the only new addition was that Coop not only disabled the comments that still called Emmy out.
Hello, Don. Welcome to the live stream.
Let's just say Team Emmy in this context. But he archives the comments from said disaster piece on his second channel, and in a way making the comments public again. But something else that happened recently with this newer statement is that the chuds were replying and Coop himself eventually deleting those comments from that post overall.
Really?
I wish I screen capped them all.
I did not know this.
But the criticisms were on the lines of saying Team Emmy still hasn't learned anything from playing with fire.
The criticism says a lot.
They still haven't. And this one reads, and I quote, "Do you guys have any response to the multiple YouTubers and community members stating you and Emmy haven't apologized for everything after they've shared their unbiased takes without people like you being unreliable narrators?" I was and still am unbiased.
Twisting the narrative, ain't ya?
I just want to make it 150% abundantly clear that I give credit where credit is due when someone admits fault on something. Even Emmy's physical and mental
I'm just going to pause the video for just a moment. Like I said, credit needs to be given. And I'll admit, I've made mistakes years back. I've done some stupid shit that I regretted in doing. And you know something? I still regret it. It made me less human, but I had to redeem myself and rehabilitate. Adapt. And yeah, hello. Also, welcome to the live stream, Kamilka and Mario. Welcome. So yeah, like I said, I have made mistakes that I regretted years ago in the early 2020s. I still regret it up to this day. But I've learned a lot from amazing creators out there. And more importantly, they've helped me. They've helped me to evolve, improve, especially with the criticism and the feedback that I was given. Because I like to learn every single day. I try my very best to be a better person every single day. A better person, a better version of me. We all have, but own it. Yeah, of course, exactly. Own up to it, learn from it. Learn from the consequences. That's how it's done. Thing is, if you've made a mistake that you regretted in doing, then you need to own up to it. You need to take some form of responsibility, accountability, and start showing that you do give a damn. Otherwise, you're not only a broken person, but you're also developing a broken community. That's just how it is. So like, I've made some stupid mistakes, but I've learned from them ever since. Unlike some people, yeah, I'm with you on this. I am absolutely with you on this. Some people don't want to change. Some people just want to stay in their comfort zone and just, twist the narrative like the usual. Ultra spitting out straight facts right there, y'all. Thank you, Dom. Like I said, I'm not by any means a perfect person. I have flaws. I have some pros and cons about myself. I am not considered, the best Sonic tuber. I don't consider myself the best. I'm just a human being. I am one guy running a YouTube channel that's been on this channel for more than probably... How old was I? I was 18 years old by then, so nearly 14 years? Nearly 14 years. And I was still a beginner by that time. I still am. And I'm still learning all sorts of new ways to develop better content instead of being lazy and sloppy. Because I want to be as productive, as sociable, and as constructive as I can. Even though I tend to be, a bit like Gordon Ramsay mode. But it's helped me to learn some things about myself instead of, just being Gordon Ramsay mode. And hell, as an ad or moderator on a server, I've learned that the hard way. I learned that sometimes I need to take a step back and just turn it down a notch. I did the same thing with some certain individuals out there. Besides, even though I was harsh towards them, I get that. But some assholes, they just don't take it on the chin that lightly. They don't listen to constructive criticism or learn from their mistakes. Because if you're not willing to redeem yourself and try to develop yourself a better way to rehabilitate, then how are you going to show yourself, how are you going to showcase an example of yourself and show to the world that you can change? How are you going to do that? That's my point. Yeah, but sometimes you have to tell people stuff they don't want to know. Yeah, exactly. Let me just have a look. Well, that's how life goes for people who have the chance to be better. Yeah. There's a saying from Kratos from God of War that says, we must be better. It's more than just, being better. It's about being a human being, doing the right and noble thing. Which does remind me, there was a Sonic tuber that I used to support, and Charmy and Mighty uploaded a video regarding on a Dixie? Yeah, that's the username. So Dixie's allegations. As it turned out, it was true. And it was one of the many reasons I left the Discord server and I stopped supporting her, because there was some rather cringy and inappropriate stuff that made me really uncomfortable. So as a result of that, I left the Discord server. I no longer wanted to get in contact with her, so I just ended it altogether. And I just wanted to continue what I love doing and just entertaining for all of you people. Just being the best version of myself that I can possibly be. Avoid all comments, please. Yeah. So let me just check. Well, that's how... Yeah, it is how life goes. Nothing positive exists without its negative counterpart. Yeah. Hello, Pax Sonic Gaming. Welcome to the live stream. Yes, I've heard about Sonic and Fortnite, though I don't play Fortnite anymore for that reason. It's just because, the game's overrated, and there's so many people that are toxic in that game, so I don't play Fortnite. No offense to the Fortnite fans, by the way. It's just not my taste. Just saying. Let's have a look. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like I'm not perfect, even when I make the slightest mistake. Yeah, we all make mistakes sometimes. We're not perfect. Just because we made mistakes that we regretted it does not make you a bad person. Because people can change for the better. Not to everybody, but most people. And social media, it may not be perfect, but this has created a lot more good things than bad. Never take that for granted. See, I'm very insecure, especially around people I like a lot. Yeah, exactly, but the thing is, not everybody on social media is, going to accept the criticisms. Not everyone's going to come to an acceptance and realize what they've brought upon themselves, upon their shoulders. And you can see why people have not only stopped supporting them for many reasons, and it's just because they have been through a lot of tough shit. And it took a toll on me, feeling everybody else's pain. It's just really... We live in a very dark, cruel world. And like I said, not everything's perfect. But in this world, there are greater things out there. There are greater, better content creators out there who have hearts of gold, who can understand the meaning. What am I saying? Sometimes I do tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but I am spitting out facts here. Sometimes people, they do have to make the tough decisions, even if it means, if they really are their friend, they have to let that go. And it's not only just to improve for themselves and put themselves forward. It's all about developing yourself a proper mindset. That's just about all I wanted to say, but I think I've said about just about enough. So we're going to go ahead and resume the video. Before I do, but not everybody is their true selves online. Yeah, that is true, Mark. That is 100% true. I like self-confidence a lot, even if I look different in appearance. That's fine. Understandable. But yeah, it is life in general.
These are legit, but again, her character still sucks ass.
True.
And there's also this one. Give me a break. You just turn them off because you can't handle any criticism for standing for a seriously shitty person.
That's right, Robert! Well done to you! Round of applause! Give this guy a round of applause in the chat. This guy knows exactly who they are. He knows who they are.
Which in this context, it's exactly what he's doing here. You need to be smart enough with more than 2 brain cells to put 2 and 2 together to make 4, and not 22 in this case. Team Emmy is playing chess, the rest of us are playing checkers. But realistically speaking, Emmy has another account she comments on, again, trying to make herself look good, again.
Yeah, and talking of which, if we were in chess, I'd rather be a knight. I'd be a knight, not a king, not a rook, and especially not a pawn. It was quite a great response. Yep. For real, I do apologize. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Mario.
And pointing fingers at everybody else. Again. Only difference here is it's on YouTube here rather than on Twitter. And Emmy herself verbally confirming this. With her own fingertips, but still counts.
Oh boy.
Let's take a look at what she said from the comments Coop deleted. And then we'll get to her response from one of the people who criticized Team Emmy.
Let's see what they have to say then.
The thread was originally from somebody that also DM'd me about this situation on Instagram. I don't know if they want their name out there, but they sent this to me to raise awareness, and yeah, I also looked into it myself, so no need to worry. Emmy's first comment reads, and I quote, "Hi there, this is Emmy. Using a personal account of mine to say this,
Emily
but Coop and I are friends. He has been around my family, visited my home during Christmas, we go on trips, all kinds of things. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, bah humbug to you! Bah humbug to you, Emmy! Yeah, but these are Scrooge McFuckwad!
I or anyone else could have shared that to the public, especially with your obsession with Disneyland trips.
Oh, sorry, Mario.
Regardless
It's okay,
if it's in the way of your eating disorder or not. I'm growing sick of the misinformation and this notion that my friend is acting parasocial towards me. You, along with many people online, are the ones who are parasocial, constantly spinning narratives based off of very little information or parroting off of the opinions of others, like Beckett, as if he has some form of authority on what is fact and what is fiction. he is a content creator just as capable of spreading misinformation as anyone else. And ironically, he didn't watch Cooper's video in full and accused Cooper of spreading lies and misinformation based off of him himself knowing very little and jumping around the video. Okay, if Beckett put out fake information on you guys, how come he decided to interview you before Saberspark proved his innocence with receipts and later debunked what Coop said about him during his live stream and on his video on said disaster piece from the cunt?
After a
oh my god!
Is here. If
Oh my god! Ads.
Without...
Right, I'll wait until they go away. Oh no, I can just skip. Right, hold on. Let me just unmute the video. I'm just gonna point something out here. Yeah. This is how Emmy likes to play her way. Because when things don't go her way, she just tends to, you know, provoke others, make such negative comments towards them. Especially, you know, I nearly said it wrong, by the way, so I apologize in advance. I said SNH Productions. She manipulated him. She hurt him. So shame on her. This is how Emmy just likes to twist the narrative.
Oh, look at me. I'm just gonna go ahead and just twist the narrative. You know, you're making up some excuses. Trying to come up with some horrible misinformation excuses just to make everybody else so miserable. And I'll just be like the little queenie girl, the little princess.
Honestly. That I do not approve. Get yourself sorted out for the love of God. Wait, I'm just gonna say it in a calm manner. If you're not willing to stop what you're doing, if you're not gonna redeem yourself, if you're not willing to adapt, then what is the matter with you? Mentally. I mean, it's about as negative as a typical oh my god, emo girl who doesn't care about anyone but herself. Yes. Right there. You know, I said this before in the comment section on one of his videos, and I'll say it for the last and final time. Emmy Jones, you deserve yourself a so-called Emmy Award for the most diabolical, hypocritical, stupid, self-centered princess bitch in existence. That's me being blunt, brutally honest, and in my Gordon Ramsay mode. Even though I did say that wasn't going to be, you know, as brutal, but here I am.
Conversation
right now.
with her. The only things that would appear in my video were either pre-prepared statements supplied by Emmy or sentiments from our call
that
she
is
had given
correct,
me
Mark.
explicit permission to make public. And Coop seems to have a real thing about questioning other people's integrity, going so far as to make this comment when Ricardo spoke about his mother's abuse.
As someone who is a victim of sexual assault and harassment, and having many women in my life who have experienced it, even my own mother, who if you watch my channel frequently, you know is my everything.
If he wants to come forward about his own experiences, that's his choice, but did he get the okay from his mom to say this?
Which I'm gonna be honest with you, comes across as kind of fucking mental. But the thing that really grinds my gears is that Coop spends the majority of his video criticizing Ricardo's ability to do research, while he himself not only is shit at researching, having seemingly not watched my first video on this topic, but he also massively clips me out of context to try and make a point because he is a dishonest little fucking weasel. And for my
Cooper,
own
yes, he is a
satisfaction,
dishonest
we're
little
going
weasel.
to pull this apart in detail because I really want you to experience how hard he has to try to get it to look like I'm questioning the allegations against Saberspark.
And
Oh my god. What is this? Do you know if they are gonna have EQLA next year? Jesus Christ. You know, I would show myself in a bigger screen, but because I'm using OBS instead of Streamlabs, I mean, I should have done it in Streamlabs, but you know what? Here's my reaction to this. Okay.
it's not up to the rest of the internet to dictate this when it wasn't their experience, nor was anyone else there. Even Cope and Steve brought up that when looking at everything from Saberspark and Emmy, he said it was still inconclusive about what took place.
After having had a few hours to, I guess, reflect upon these further comments from Emily, I'm still not totally sure where I land.
And
Strange
simping
how
is a
people
very
aren't
real
sharing that
thing
part of
online.
his
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, crazy that people aren't talking about
Dixie
that
did that with
section
her
of the video.
streams and her
Just to help
content.
them, why don't we play the full thing? Place Saberspark at that event. Earlier in this video, I have said that Emily has lied, or at the very least obfuscated, her wider relationship with Saberspark. And while, to an extent, I stand by that comment, and I'm not removing it, obviously, this does provide a counter-narrative, which I think is important to highlight. If Emily really has no memory of these wider events, that would paint a far more charitable picture of their omission. But this is, of course, a double-edged sword. If Emily can't remember these wider events, then trusting her to accurately recollect the exact nature of her relationship with Saberspark while they were entangled becomes even more challenging. I'd hope you'd agree though, those that want to interpret the issues with Emily's testimony in that light can't really be blamed, considering the alternative of malice is far more distasteful.
Oh, I just read something in the chat. The way Ultra stared at the camera made me think Gordon Ramsay mode on. Well, it wasn't quite Gordon Ramsay mode, but I just made like a silly face, like, what on earth? What planet are they on? No idea. But Gordon Ramsay mode, kind of. Anyway, let's resume.
Having listened to her updated statement, I would take this at the very least as a soft retraction. If not of the accusations in their totality, then at
You
least
idiot sandwich.
Saberspark's culpability in her opinion. This, more or less, and funnily enough, seems to line up with my earlier theory crafting on her testimony regarding her people-pleasing qualities. After having had a few hours to, I guess, reflect upon these further comments from Emily, I'm still not totally sure where I land. As I said about Lance's video, many of the things said about this chick are far more the product of
Did you
rumor
just say
than
chick?
reality, and
Wow.
having talked to her, I certainly believe her to be deeply troubled. But, if nothing else, hopefully, these further comments from Emily will provide Saberspark with the vindication the evidence suggests he deserves. I had hoped at the time it would be obvious, but as Coop is apparently a moron, I'll give a quick explanation. I
You're
am
not wrong there.
obviously questioning whether Emmy is malicious in her accusations against Saberspark, or if there is a more charitable interpretation of how all this came about. It is interesting how much Coop skips over, both in the text messages and also the sections of the video where I just straight up say that Emily is lying. This perhaps does bring me to the most burning question. Why? No, seriously, I'm going to drop the mask here because I am fascinated. I cannot for the life of me fathom what you thought was going to happen when you released this video, because it hasn't helped Emmy. All it served to do is reopen the wound of this drama and draw further attention both to her and this weird community that surrounds her. Because to be clear, this shit is not normal. The way you talk about this girl and your defenses of her are incredibly fucking creepy. It is very obvious that you are still very much in love with this girl.
Too creepy.
And I can't actually work out whether this is like a lover's scorn thing because she never dated you, so you're trying to sabotage her, or it's like a white knight fantasy where you'll save her career and she'll fall into your arms and realize that you were always the man she was meant to be with.
Wouldn't have Beckett himself left out the parts where Coop twisted the narrative on what Beckett said in the vanilla content of his to make you guys look worse? No, he's a more trustworthy individual than you, Coop, P. Capella, InStyle Gamer, Anthony Poole, AJ, Lamp, The Fluffy Nerd, Milk Chality, Sora
God.
Starlight, and many other delusional bozos shoving their nose deep up your ass, metaphorically speaking,
Damn.
combined. Beckett even mentioned in his content that he interviewed and interacted with many people involved in this drama. He spoke to Saberspark, who was honest. He spoke to Solrak, who was honest. And I can confirm it myself when he DM'd me that one time. He spoke to Steele, who was honest. And the internet seeing the big picture of all this after you got caught red-handed from not
Chef's
just
kiss.
Saberspark's receipts, but also the deets he provided, including the recollection of the hotel during the time in your lives where you took advantage of the guy. And to say that we're the ones going out of our way to be parasocial from this rabbit hole of yours, which what your chuds are saying and doing by defending you and acting like they've known you for decades like family is parasocial in and of itself. Not owning up to any of this and staying in your Glinda-sized bubble with a lack of self-awareness is parasocial. I can imagine every person Emmy interacts with that stupid smile of hers. They must be perfect as much as she claims to be. I'm not expecting perfection in a person.
Of course
I'm
not.
expecting someone to have courteousness and accountability, even if there's flaws and times to admit for eating crow here and there, especially with the online harassment I and Ceci got when we came out with 150% honesty with our experiences respectively. Yes, I expect those to have moments where you, Emmy, blame yourself without pointing fingers at people. That's what being courteous and accountable is. And you did that with none of our voices.
Please keep Emmy Jones in your thoughts today. The amount of harassment sent her way by Ceci and her followers has greatly taken a toll on her mental health. She has not been doing well. All this shit being thrown at her really has left an impact on her. Wishing her very well every day. Not really. This is why online mobs are never a good idea, and I know Sebi, or whatever, it doesn't give a flying fuck about what's going on with Emmy either, or how this is affecting not just her but her friends, her loved ones, and even family. This whole situation has been disgusting and shouldn't have happened. I'm certain Emmy will make it past this, and people will see CB whatever, for the heartless monster she truly is. It'll happen one day, mark my words. I'll make sure it happens. There'll be justice for Emmy and anyone else who were greatly affected by... Oh, for the love of God. Oh my God, I'm lightheaded already. I literally wheezed my arse off like a fucking kettle. Oh my God. And I just creaked my neck because my neck feels a little bit tender. Oh, for the love of God, listen to Goop. Okay, I'll just keep defending Emmy Jones because of the allegations. No wonder nobody likes you. Nobody... Yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, can you react to the... What was this? A Spotto R's ASMR car. It's so funny. Really? Is it a short? Or is it an animation? I'll need to make sure I can add that to the list. Actually, how should I write it? Should I write it on my phone? You know what? I'll write it down after the stream ends. But yeah, you can see this. Not many likes. So many views, but not many likes. Yes, is it short? Okay. But Christ almighty. I mean, watching Cooper writing this is like writing a fictional story that makes no bastarding sense. Honestly.
None. Thought we'd forget you did this too, Coop? Telling victims they'd be made an example of in the most vengeful, hateful way possible? Anyways, moving on. This video is going to be 11 hours long and have 3 views. Let's go. No one is obligated to watch an 8-hour video, but do not speak on the video's quality or Coop as a person if you are unwilling to watch the video from start to finish. It's as simple as that. Cooper has the information and screenshots and receipts that he does because he spent months researching, and I thankfully had the proper evidence to provide to prove my side.
Oh, for the love of God! YouTube ads! I mean, I get it that they're monetizing videos just to make a bit of money. You know, to pay rent for a house, flat, or just to get some groceries and all. It's understandable. I get it.
Explained to you why that is. Unless if you want to produce content in general, which I know takes a long time to do in your case when it comes to producing music.
It's a VLC.
It takes more than making statements like this in particular to try and make you feel like everything is all goody two-shoes in this case, which is insane. Because it's not making you look good in the grand scheme of things, unless if there's something that you don't want to reveal to anyone, which will damage your brand. Which, this is damaging your brand. Not owning up to any of this.
And damaging your reputation.
Unless you continue to let the spectacle of your pessimism, your hypersensitivity to criticism, your reactive anger, your need for admiration, your self-centeredness, your sense of entitlement, and needing to feel special about yourself.
She ain't
Basically
special.
the stuff that covert narcissism has side effects for when one is diagnosed with covert narcissism. It still shows you still haven't changed. At all. And that's sad. But anyway,
And
the comment she
depressing.
replies to that gave Team Emmy criticism after not learning anything from not just 5 months ago, but for a very long time in general, reads, and I quote, "At Mr. DeWarped, I saw your reply before deleting it about the video's length and asking about why it wasn't split into parts and put it in an unlisted playlist or something. I don't know if that first part is true or not, but take that with a grain of salt. We talked pretty extensively about the best course of action. We did discuss the idea of parts. Our concern with doing
I'm
it
gonna
in
be
parts
salty
were
about
that
it.
people would then focus on Cooper uploading multiple videos about the drama. Don't worry, Emmy. I have a playlist dedicated to parts about your scandals and behavior. If it hadn't been Cooper made
That was
an
my
8-hour
game,
video,
sorry.
it would have been Cooper uploaded like 6 different videos defending Emmy, and it was pretty hard considering multiple topics that were mishandled by Ricardo into only an hour or 2 video. Unlike Coop's original CES video, both Coop and I look back on the production and do think there are some fat we could have trimmed off, like the other grifter section, for example, because most of the people in that section ultimately aren't the main issues people care about. We just wanted to include as much context to everything as we could for transparency, and unfortunately, its length overshadowed the
Transparency!
fact
Yeah, Amy Jones, fuck your transparency. You showed nothing of that.
facts and evidence within the video. It's a shame, but there isn't much that can be done about it. Okay, 3 things before I continue. First off, Emmy, I'm at least glad you took the time to look back at this and acknowledge things that could have been handled better. At least there's one thing that you have self-awareness in on where things could have improved. Secondly, we're critics who call things as we see it. Hell, even while I can be harsh at times, even I gave you constructive criticism, yet you didn't do jack shit for the internet who also gave you constructive criticism as well. Same for the people that criticize the other people supporting you.
Exactly.
And it's not that we...
Listen, criticism may be harsh, but it's to help you improve. Don't take it as personal information. Take it professionally. As
have
Gordon
the
Ramsay would
evidence,
say.
we have the receipts to back it up. We showed said receipts from you people who haven't learned anything. You're not even owning up to the people
3?
you've wronged. And thirdly, you guys need to reevaluate where you are in your respective lives. I don't understand how micromanaging Coop and him posting that video with you involved is paying you in a good light after the entire internet called
Which you
you out
did
for
not.
being a compulsive liar, which isn't good because you're still doing it to this day.
And
And
she
like I
is.
just mentioned about Ceci, when she called you out on your behavior and when she tried to help you with ibuprofen, not aspirin, Coop.
Well, actually,
Your fucking facts together, you pine tree hanging cum stain.
can I just rewind it?
Not
I
aspirin,
want to
Coop.
read this. Oh, sorry, let me just rewind it. Here we go. So, hi again, my name is Cass, known as the Chaos Spirit, and I was mentioned in this video without my consent or being told by any party involved. I understand a lot of the situation was public information, however, I am uncomfortable with the way the situation is presented and described, and I don't find it accurate to the actual events of what happened primarily, leaving out that I was asleep when Doyan pressed himself up against me. A lot of what's said is mentioned through his misunderstood, inaccurate, and misleading perception of events. I would have appreciated someone reaching out to me to verify information before publicizing this. I tried DMing Mr. Enter but received no response. Additionally, I did not appreciate the very biased commentary from the interview about not being friends with someone who has accused you of supporting a predator. I never accused Emmy of this, but rather presented screenshots of what happened and people came to that conclusion. Emmy clarified her intentions to me and I have done my best to help her share that with others. Emmy and I decided together to move past this horrible situation 2 years ago as it impacted me and my loved ones in ways I can't even describe and continues to affect me to this day. I believe that discussing it in the video without my knowledge or fact-checking information is detrimental to that agreement. I just ask that in the future you verify with both parties before publicizing inaccurate information. Thank you.
Your behavior, and when she tried to help you with ibuprofen, not aspirin, Coop. Get your fucking facts together, you pine tree hanging cum stain.
Oh
You let
my
Cooper
god!
Self plot things
Jesus
like an anime
Christ!
antagonist and go
That is quite a mouthful. And you know, I don't normally say this, even though it's a bit overboard. But hey, I give this guy a round of applause. Seriously.
cum stain. You let Cooper Self plot things like an anime antagonist and go public about this. And she even called you out on your misinformation you put out in your interview with Mr. Enter. That's not being misinformative? That's not? But us calling you out for being misinformative is misinformative? Oh, fuck off, dude. Just fuck off.
Wow.
And even though regarding these two comments you posted, Emmy, on Coop's post in particular, you said you wanted to remain anonymous, nor discuss about this in any fashion. Honestly, I hate to say this coming from a former friend of yours. You've already failed that. And this is already weird in and of itself for making this public and admitting it was
Failure
you
at
behind
its
the
best.
screen. And I'm not the only person that knows about this personal account of yours that you have, that you used here, rather than your MUME one. These are weird things to contradict yourself about, Emmy. Even for you. And even though there's
Yeah.
not a whole lot that's new, at
watch
least
the
that I'm
videos at
aware of,
VLC.
that's
Okay.
making you look even worse outside of you people deleting and disabling comments not in your favor a second time.
Yeah.
The first being Cam doing the deleting under your Nothing Burger response. It's the fact you people want to stifle everything is already a bad look for you, and it shows you still
And a bad impression.
aren't fully healed to not just post or talk before thinking. And I and other people have already said this, but leaving the internet gracefully is better for you, especially with your eating disorder. I mean, I understand with being a mother and a partner to someone, it's tough, but it'll be good for you to leave the internet and make it easier for you to just move on to a different endeavor not related to entertainment or pop culture.
Or better, leave social media. Get therapy. That's all I can say. It's a better way to improve your mental health, your mental eating disorder. Mentally speaking. In all seriousness.
Even if it means working at an office job, doing something at retail, being an architect, whatever, and move to a different state where things will be more affordable in that regard. I also understand it's also a part of your issues mentally and psychologically. You can't help but run, then respond, and that's the issue people have with you, is you're trying to pull
Even
a Doug
myself.
Walker where he failed to address the change of channel drama and cheated his way to success that still led to him getting opportunities afterwards. That's a pussy thing to do. Yes, other people that
Damn.
got caught in a
said the
scuffle
P
are still
word.
producing content to this day afterwards with a fizzling community surrounding them, including Boogie2988. Sorta. But that doesn't mean their actions are gonna make us forgive them automatically and regain their trust. And you keep saying to some of your audience that you'll make a comeback. And honestly, I hate to say this again, it's gonna damage you even more in the long term, even if you upload today. Because of the things that you have said and done, including the Saberspark stuff, 99% of your audience won't tune into anything. If
Yep.
it also means needing to
Nor
leave
me.
gracefully and focus on fact rather than fiction, truly admit fault to the people you and your normie chuds hurt, and really leave to focus on a normal life.
Over 40 new styles have
Ads
landed.
again. Yep, just gonna mute that. I'll wait till we can skip. Okay, it's not gonna show the skip, is it? It's not gonna show the skip. Nope. Of
Not
course
good
not.
for you, let alone your now tarnished career. And before wrapping things up, there's one more piece of criticism I'd like to share. This is no
Yes.
excuse to defend a shitty person who's done more harm than good, and your only response is deflect, learn to read, insult, misquote people, etc. Even after they've read and watched your guys' respective defenses. It's your responsibility to own up to your mistakes, not the customers, nor the victims who proved their innocence. We're people too. Stop having a brain tumor fuck you up as it did for Lizzie, and instead apologize to everyone and make amends meet to not just everyone on her shit list, but to us who looked up to her for guidance. Thank you. Thank you. That's what the problem
Yes.
is with you, Emmy. And the
Well
people still
done to the
supporting
lad
you
that
as well.
commented. And what
But
was his
to
name
us
again?
who looked up
What was it? George. George. Well done, George. That is exactly what I would have wrote. Well, maybe not in the comment section, but that's exactly what I would have said. Even though I tend to, talk a buttload of nonsense at times. But still, it does have a meaning. It makes sense. She's not normal. She's not normal. I tell you. That's what we have been saying. Yeah. Exactly. You absolutely get it. For those that get it, good on you. That's how it's done. That's how common sense is made. That's how real winning's done. You don't win by just, making up excuses, playing the victim, provoking others and harassing them, especially trying to be some self-proclaimed dictator and just do whatever the hell you want. You're not entitled to do jack shit. That's not how you win. Taking responsibility, owning up to the shit you did, and trying to just take a step back from social media, having a proper mindset, getting yourself checked up properly, that's how you can redeem yourself. And this is not the Emery that we know. This is not normal for anyone like her to be doing this sort of thing on social media. I know there are people out there that do such horrible things in life, yes. Not everybody, and I said it before, one more time, not everybody gets that. Not everybody has that kind of mindset. Give me some water, I don't want... Steve, it's okay. I'm just reviewing on a video, that's all. Could we stop watching this, Joe? Well, Amy, we all know who Amy is. We know who she really is, obviously. Just like I said, she needs to come to a halt. And at some point, if she doesn't stop, she's going to end up getting herself into so much trouble, she's going to end up going to prison. Is this what she wants? None of us wants that, and I don't think she wants that either. But honestly, I don't know if this is going to be enough. Because this may be a good time to bring this up. For those of you that did remember watching an animation video, I think LucasRBDG was collaborating on this project, and then Emmy Jones was in the credits, and then we were very concerned about that, knowing that the allegations about Emmy that were true. So, they made the decision and had someone to replace her. At least someone much more noble, more honorable and more positive. And by the way, she's a good actress, by the way. I forgot, was it the one that does Amy, not Amy Jones, but a different kind of Emmy. I forget the name, but if you do know, let me know. Yeah, she was accredited in the charity project Lucas helped to the animation, and they replaced her with Amsbury, that's the one. Thank you, Maya. And it relieved everyone, that's good. I like her, by the way. She does an amazing job. If you want to check it out, one of the moderators will be kind enough to post the channel link in the live chat below. You can check her out.
To her for guidance. Thank you. Thank you. That's what the problem is with you, Emmy, and the people still supporting you as well. You're telling people, whether they're a consumer or they're a former friend of yours or a former colleague,
you're welcome,
that you're being transparent and honest with them.
Oh, she knew VA.
And you've already made a facade to try and cover up anything as a means to muddy the waters, like the spring cleaning that's on your Discord server that goes on a yearly basis. And also take advantage of people that don't know any better, just because they want to focus on your music, which, like I said earlier, is a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Putting the eating disorder, which I know that's very important. Putting that aside, you could still argue that when it comes to Emmy producing content, it takes a while for it to be uploaded in general. I kind of argue that it is too, especially with the, I don't know if I want to say lack of management skills, but with how things have been going regarding Emmy's content, regardless of it being related to her eating disorder, I feel the reason why Emmy has been operating like this, as well as the Discord server, is because Emmy herself has never been put to task before. No one's ever questioned about the spring cleaning that goes on a yearly basis about what's going on in the Discord server or in general, because her general audience isn't looking that deep into her character, nor even what other people have said. No one's
hold on, I need to pause the video for a sec. I feel like... Yeah, I'm wearing a cap for this reason, and it's just because I've got a bit of, like, thin hair on the crown section. I mean, some of you may have noticed that on my previous streams. It's just... It doesn't suit me. What else was gonna... Yeah. I mean, it is part of the family genes. So, my dad does have thin hair. I think he started losing hair in his 30s. I've been losing a bit of hair in my 30s as well, and it's not looking good for me, so... I'm using a different solution for that helps to prevent hair loss, even though I'm still losing a bit of hair, but... I'm doing all that I can. I'm trying to stay committed to it. I'm sticking to my routine.
About the receipts that people have provided about her where Emmy has done those people wrong. Nobody's done any of this. But I also think Team Emmy is kind of flustered right now, just thinking, wait, people are saying that we're spreading misinformation? I thought nobody knew we were. They did get away with it for a very long time, but now that people are catching on to her BS, they're buckling under pressure. And instead of Team Emmy holding themselves accountable, Emmy's going to be like, look at all these satisfied people who are supporting me. Sorry to quote Angry Joe from the Xbox One saga last decade, but she done fucked it up. That's the truth.
Yep.
She done fucked it up.
She has screwed up big time.
Himself and while defending Emmy. Especially when he said that his then crush needed to die down rather than end. Emmy, I hate to be blunt or anything, but you guys really need to go touch ocean water. As do your supposed
touch
fans.
Grass.
As for everyone else, I guess if something is new, and if I feel it's video worthy, I'll keep putting out stuff, but at the same time, I have no hat in the ring to like or dislike something. I'm just seeing and sharing what's been shared publicly, and calling it as I see it. And if people don't like me calling out a public figure, nor they're called about simply doing bad business practices, too fucking bad. Why don't you do what you're supposed to do and take the hits and be more truthful and honest? Then people will gain your trust.
Thank you.
Stop being liars and stop being scam artists. And with these recent events, they're still full mask off at this point. They're just flat out lying and running into a brick wall. And they're not trying to hide it. And they
running out of
deleted these
alternatives.
comments in this post in particular. Did I mention that 1,000 times already? I hope people are getting now what the point of all this is.
Yes.
It's a public figure gaslighting and taking advantage of people,
I'll read the chat in
running
a
a
sec.
cult, and getting away with it. And looking to make up excuse after excuse after excuse for something they're not being responsible for. And change facts literally in seconds, hours, days, weeks, months. Maybe years. I know I brought this up last time, but that's like if I ran a restaurant. You dealt with verbal hostility from my employees and reported to me, and I'm like, nah, everything's Gucci, Peter.
What we think to use? What we have to use? Let's save water.
Wait, where's the mouse? Here we go. Can I just say, that sounded really good! Who's the actor's name again? I did the voice of... I forget the name of the character, but it's from Family Guy. That sounded really good! Oh, good lord. Alright, let me check in the live chat. Okay, I checked, and I thought I was mistaken. This girl who came out the TSA is called Emma. I think I'm mistaken. Ah, okay. No problem. These adverts in a Family Guy reference, yeah. SNH, if you are watching this, good job. Great job on the voice. Wonder if he's a voice actor. Was it Seth? Oh, that's the name of the actor. Okay, thank you, Mark. Anyway, you've got a really good You've got a really good voice impression. Well done. This guy, you should be a voice actor.
And I'm like,
If you
nah,
are one.
everything's Gucci, Peter. That's basically what's happening here.
I'm sorry.
It's time, Emmy. You've lasted longer than anybody else thought you would. You've even lasted longer than some of the best anime with the longest runs in general. And nobody thought you were gonna last a few years. It's really time. Actions speak louder than words, and the statements you people make, including the 2 disaster pieces from yours and Coop's channels respectively, are unnecessary. I can't imagine having over 100,000 subs and septupling down on these skeletons in my closet and guilt trip humanity into being in my good graces. It's people like you guys that hurt pop culture. Yes, I'm a pop culture guy with less numbers compared to you, not to make any of this about me, but the reason why my channel gets supported is I make people have fun, and they support me because they want to, and I validate them and lift voices up however I can, as
Good
they
on
do
you.
for me. I don't ask for anything unless if it's a GoFundMe related to my friends or family. And in all honesty, if I wanted to watch a group of grown-ass adults continue to fail at life and not bother to evolve for the sake of humanity, I'd binge It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia like a sophisticated man.
I can't change their mind. I won't change my mind because I don't have to. I won't change my mind on anything, regardless of the facts that are set out before me.
DeVito.
I'm dug in,
Nice actor, by the way.
and I'll never change.
He was in
One more
Matilda.
thing before actually closing off the video, I actually went back to the comment section of that My Chemical Romance video Coop made, where I mentioned that one person that commented, "Bro, thought we forgot." And just last night,
yeah.
I have a screenshot recording right here. I go back to the comment section just out of sheer curiosity, and to make him and Emmy and everybody else still supporting her look even more shadier. Well, now they're even more shadier in this case. I go back to the comment section of that video, and now the comment is gone. Well, the comment thread, you know what I mean. The true colors of these people are just shining through.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
That's all I got for today, so until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Take care, my
Jenna,
friend.
I don't care about the fact that you want to come back. I care about the fact that you're nuts and you're toxic to the internet.
Yep. And that does it for the video. Right. Yeah, that was Emmy Jones and her cult are deleting comments again. That was such a great video. Right. What should we react to next? Right, I did see, I think it's short. Right, can one of you comment down in the live chat below just so I don't forget? Because I want to see this. Maybe I can check the live chat. Wait, what was it? Oh, not the channel thing. I mean the, where is it? Oh, thank you, Mark. Much appreciated. Right, I'm not going to end the stream just yet. There was a video that someone suggested in the live chat below. Ah, okay, I see it. Right, let me just copy that real quick. Paste, and... Oh, sorry, wrong one. Here we go. Right, what was it? Us ASMR car. Right, I don't know if I clicked on the right one, but... Let me see if I can get a good look. Stop. Not yet. Can I not full screen it? Can I not full screen this? Oh my god! Hold on, hold your horses. Full screen. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Mark. If you want to support the guy, link is in the live chat below. Can't see any screen. Yeah, I'm just about to show it up in a sec. Right, while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and remove the name of the title. And I'll show up the other window. Alright, here we go.
Mercedes.
What the hell? Let's see.
Mercedes.
Okay, calm down, Trevor. Jeez. He's quite a screamer, yeah? Hey, language, boy.
Chimney! Come on, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god! Even that guy did not like him screaming. And he just took the horn. Okay, look. I see your point. I can see why this is funny. Yeah, good on you. Good job. The guy is nuts. Oh, dear me. Alright, what next? Right. What should I react to next? Ooh, actually, I think there's something I can watch. Maybe a funny shorts. Oh, Lucas, I'm a DJ. Yeah, I think he did have a new shorts out. I think it had something to do with him and Patafoin. I should see if I can look it up on YouTube real quick. Rip my ears, yeah. That's gonna hurt my hearing. Oh, Lord. New target, quiet. Oh, it is he. Wait, hold on. Hold your horses. Game. Video, whatever. Here it comes. Alright, let me go ahead and showcase it real quick. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. SBD car shorts of Lucas gave a lot of laughs. Yeah. Hold your horses, bucko. Okay. Yeehaw. Let's go. Love the music, by the way. Hurry, my boy! I was playing this Ray, by the way. Lucas versus Patafoin. Who will win? For those who haven't, I'm not going to spoil it. And the races are off. Oh, spike bomb. Oh, Pineapples. Patafoin. He threw a banana, Lucas! Banana rammer, man. Oh my god. Oh, you can hear my commentary in the background. We had a lot of fun. It was so chaotic, but we had so many laughs. It was a fun, chaotic game. Oh, for those that did not check out Lucas's new video, I did the voices Ray and somewhere in the middle of the video. Wait, I'll show you it just now. I've not done a live reaction to it, so... Actually, what time is it just now? Yeah, I've got time. How long's the video again? I think it's 12 minutes. Oh no, it's 15. Okay, well, we'll watch it together then. Full screen. Deluxe, of course.
My wife called me lazy because I never do the things I say I'll do. I thought it was depression. We were both wrong.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the race event. I know it's a tournament, by the way. SP2 cart. Was that SPB? Oh yeah, definitely. Also, I'm just gonna move the annotation. There we go. 2. Oh, 3, 2, 1, go! Master of the Cart, starring Lucas RBDJ. Off goes Neon. Oh, there's Ray! Oh, my baby. Oh, my poor baby boy. He got targeted. Oh, I love the music. I got a laugh while you watching the. Yeah, I got the giggles too. Wait, yeah. Well, this is a live reaction I'm doing. Oh, up goes Lucas whizzing away.
You're pointless.
Shock.
39 Americans,
Jaws.
0 crowd.
Was that a Homer scream? Oh, I got hit to the margin. That would explain why. Lucas, you cheeky devil. Bye, Ray! Oh, there's Nitro. Oh, lucky save. Oh, into the lava pit. Wait, is it lava? Wait, it looks lava. What'd you say? Ah, it's okay, I know what you meant, Ray. Oh, it's my ball. oh, that's how he shot. He did a trick shot. Clever. You clever goose. And panic. Monitor. Oh, that was when I knocked him off the rail. I remember that race. That was a lot of fun. It was tricky for me, but I had a lot of fun. Cuckoo! Someone Legend of Zelda! See you both cats. I wonder who that is.
That's quite big.
Oh. Okay. I see what you did there. Good on you. He's just trolling. Oh, my knuckles! Explosion.
Are you sure? You really sure about that?
Target acquired. SPB. Wait, was somebody speaking in French in the background? Was that Panafoid?
That's gonna cost me the paint job.
That's my commentary in the background. And I missed. And I shot myself. Listen, goddammit!
Get down. Get away from me.
And I got hit by the spike ball.
No.
Oh my god, I'm already doing up a bit there. For my laugh.
Get him.
Be singing like an opera singer.
Still.
Kaboom!
Lucas, you little shit, get over here.
Beam! Boom! I meant boom. Sorry. Oh, takedown. 3 takedowns. How did he do that? He just pogos. Pepino just pogos jumped on that guy and then just went.
Oh my god. Get back here.
Oh, poor Ray. This is Ray abuse. Oh, Panafoid! Wait, was that Panafoid? It should. It must have been.
Do, my friend.
SPB. Oh god. I love the montage. I love the editing in this. Anything that Lucas does is just amazing. You can tell that he's an expert. He's an expert in animation.
Let me win.
You win. Lucas takes the win. Takes the W.
Lucas, I'm taking back my first place. Get over here.
Monitor.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, he picked up the monitor. I could tell. Oh my god. They're dangling. A bit like a slinky there. Kind of. No drifting down. Wait, no drifting. Okay. Oh, that's right, because drifting does give you a bit of a boost. It's like level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 3, you get more speed. Senator. Wait. Oh no, he didn't drift. He just turned. That is such commitment. French lag. Well, yeah, lagging it's a thing. I get that. Hey, don't blame Lucas. It's not his fault.
No.
Oh, language.
Again, like fucking. Leave me alone. Lucas, you are such a.
He's such a what?
No.
He couldn't even think of a word.
If we let the French win. If we let the French win.
Yeah, let the French win. Let the French win. Let the French win, you croissant.
No.
Yay!
No one is gonna stop me.
I got the power.
Go on, Senator. Oh! Oh, Senator got sniped. But hey, good job, good job. Bardo hits the wall.
That cover me?
Wait, what was that you just said? What was that? That was me backwards. Boom. Oh, this is my favorite bit. This is where I voiced as Ray, and the Maxwell voiced as Mighty the Armadillo. And it did a few laps in the background too.
Too slow, boys.
Oh, I just love Ray. Oh my god. You know, when I voice as Ray, he almost sounds like I'm a 9 or a 10-year-old, or maybe younger than 9.
None of these fellows.
It sounds like an actual boy speaking.
This
even though Ray is an animated Sonic character.
What the?
And the screams. And got, well, Lucas got blamed, boomed, kaboomed. That's the thing with me, I have a problem with these bananas, and I miss every time. I don't know how, but I swear I didn't do it on purpose. And I'm trying because I've been so rusty at this game.
Ray, get back here!
Incoming missile, Lucas!
Speed boost, go! Ultimate shortcut!
Nice! OMG! And he wins.
Better luck next
GG's.
time, friends.
Oh, wait, was that actually him? That is Ray. Hey! Oh, ads. Hold on.
Crispy.
Here comes a new challenger. Who is this challenger? Wait, do you know? If you know, you know. Oh, for the love of God. These ads. YouTube, why must you make us suffer with so many ads, even though the videos are monetized? YouTube's like, okay, let's add in a few more ads just to piss off the viewers. Let's do that. That is such a moment. Yep. Well said. And a void. Diamond Square, Water Cup 2. 3, 2, 1, go! And a void. He's an animator as well, by the way. Want to check him out? Go and support him. Banana. More bananas. Well done, Ray. Oh, monitor. Blast. And a point. Catching up. Oh. Oh my gosh. That had me a little bit confused because for the moment I thought that Lucas actually picked up the monitor, but no, it was just the drifting. So it sometimes gets me a little bit confused, but I know what this game is about now. I understand it. UltraSonicHero. Uh-oh, watch out, Ray! Incoming. Oh, never mind. They try to shoot him with a missile. Shoot me with a missile. And foreign catching up. No, he's in first place, not catching up. What am I saying? I'm speaking utter nonsense. Oh. Oh, mamma mia. Look at these. Oh. Drops banana. Oh. I accidentally ran into that. Oh, God. Language, mate. Oh, okay. Oh, they're neck and neck. Go on, Lucas. Oh, here we go. This is a song. And this was in one of Lucas's animations. And I think he did an animated version of himself. Oh yeah. Oh, getting some up close looks on Neon. Come on, bad boy. Patchafoin. Look up. The emojis. Oh, nice shot. That's a sick shot. It's back and forth. Give me the French angry. Give me the French angry. He got the monitor. He got the monitor. Oh, yes. Well done. We've had a hell of a good time. I can just say that right now. We've had a lot of fun.
Oh, there's a little baby boy.
Boy.
Go on, baby boy.
Jeez. Stayed again. Nice one. GG's. Great play. Hey, Ray. Hey, Donkey Kong. Oh my god. I don't know how many players there were in total. I forget. Was there 14 or was there 12? It might have been 12. Then again, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, go on, battle boy! Nice! Oh, they made a collision to each other. Final race. Let's go! F-Zero X Big Blue Remix. Nice. Oh, come on, Ray! Yay! Up he goes! Steve. Oh, Ray slipped on the basket. Careful.
I will come back.
Don't forget to have one of each fire a day. Yo. Poor Steve. White. Oh, go on, Ray! Oh wait, what was that? Was that Sanatory? I might be wrong. It looked a bit like Saber there. Oh, boom! Boom goes the dynamite. Why me? Wario. Oh, have a rotten day. Oh, nice. Look at him, Skid. Skidoosh. Counterpoint's got this. He's got this in the bag. Oh, Wario laughing. The explosion at the end. Nah, I don't care. Wario wins. Have a rotten day.
It's just Nitro.
There we go. Sorry, just waiting on. Okay, thank you for correcting that. Oh, the bananas! Oh no! Oh, I remember this one. Everybody went bananas with the big ups. They chose the music in the background. It's perfect. Oh god!
Next round, because it's making the game.
Oh my god! Somebody bananas! Oh god! Oh, my face is turning red from the laughter. Oh, that's the end of the video. Oh, there was about 15 of us. Let's have a look. Looks like DG Maxwell, UltraSonicHero, Senator Cujo, Moonlight Corey, Birder, Nitrogen, aka Nitro, Steve, MKL, Patafoin, Carter Friendly, Gaming Monk, Sonic Q, Kuna. I think that was. Who was Kuna again? I'm trying to remember. Was he? Sega Master. That was a guy. And then Shay. Yeah, so there's the recurring guests, the racers, the gamers. GG's to all of you. Good game. WC you all. Yeah, in all seriousness, this was a really fun game. We all had a really good time. Like I said, it was chaotic, but there were so many laughs, so many giggles, and so much daft commentary in the background. We had a lot of fun. Oh, that was great. Alright, I think this is a good time to go ahead and call this a day, because it is already past 8 o'clock for me in the evening. Let's have a look. I love rewatching this video because it's such a combination of happiness and joy moments. Yes, agreed. And my cable just decided to come down. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't get why it does that for some reason, but I'm trying to keep it tidy. Oh, and let's see if we can get this fixed. There we go. Alright, I'll maybe do another one of these maybe next month, or maybe in mid-September. I don't know, but we'll see. Because if you guys really enjoyed the very first Chill and React live stream, please let me know. Let me know if you want to see more of this in the future, because I might do more of this. I might go back to doing a bit more gaming, or maybe just a chill and chat, but like I said, we'll see. Tomorrow afternoon, I think I'll premiere it. I think I'll premiere this new rock remix tomorrow, maybe at the appropriate time, maybe 5 or 6 p.m. Because I'm looking forward to sharing this new rock remix, which is inspired by the original creator that me saw. Sorry, the original song was actually made by I Teach Vader, so a big shout out to him. So the rock remix will be coming up tomorrow. Make sure to give this guy the love and support, because I've spent a lot of time recording the vocals and making the instrumentation. So all that I did was that I added guitars, some rock drums, and then a bit of a rock organ in the background. I didn't want to go too crazy with the organ, so I just wanted to make sure that I can maintain the originality and just respect it. Let's have a look at this Chill and React stream were awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one, okay? And I'd be more than glad to propose my suggestions of the videos to react. Alright, no problem. Right, I'll be sure to maybe do another stream. Well, maybe not another React stream this week, because I might be occupied during that day, and I might need to do a bit of what did I need to do again? It was a vocal set that was related to a music project that Lucas and I are working on. Yeah, I still need to update a bit on the vocals, the Universe Stars theme. It's not finished, and it's still in production, but we will update you if you're in the Neon crew. We will update you all. So, until then, if you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, click the bell to get notified on all my uploads. Our social media links are down in the description box below. In case if you did miss out the links from other creators that we mentioned in the live chat, please go ahead and support them. You can always rewatch the live stream, check out the live chat, make sure to click on the links, support the amazing creators, they're awesome. And that's pretty much it. So, I'm just going to double check. Stream's okay. Yeah. Alright, thanks again for watching. Let me have a look. Looking forward to Universe Stars and the new TSA song. No problem. Oh, talking of which, TSA, no updates at the moment. Plus, I don't want to go into any detail about this, so what was I going to say? Yeah, there was a bit of we had some concerns on one of the members, but we'll keep it between the moderation team and I. So for now, thanks again for watching, and as always, I hope to see all of you in the next one. Take care and have yourselves a great day and a great night and a great weekend. Bye bye.